We're here at the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
And here we are for a classic showdown between the Detroit Red Wings and the Edmonton Oilers. We really should see lots of scoring chances in this one.
Neither of these teams sit back and wait for things to happen. They're clubs that initiate. It'll be a battle of speed and finesse.
And which team comes out sharpest? We're just about ready to drop the puck, so now let's get down to center ice. Face-off won by Datsuk to Leclerc. Now it's passed to Schneider. Markkanen turned it away. Out comes Hemsky, and he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Quick shot! That's blocked by the defender. Here's Nick Lidstrom to Datsuk. Now it's passed to Shanahan. Fired it from the right. Here's John Leclerc. Behind the net. Up to Pekka. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. He steals the puck. He passes it to Shanahan. We're scoreless early in the first. Over to Leclerc. Markkanen reached out for the puck. He passes it to Hemsky. Now it's passed to Pekka. Saved by Legacy. The Red Wings take possession of the puck. Here comes Ray Whitney. Shots are 3-2 for Detroit. Here's Marty. Oh, there's a shot. Just missed the net. And the Oilers take possession. They bring the puck to center. And it's over the blue line on the attack. Markkanen with a brilliant save. Ulanov behind the net. No goals midway through the first. Here comes Rafi Torres. Legacy turned the shot away. To Robert Lang. Here comes Lang. Shot from in front. Semenoff to Pisani. And he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Intercepted. He freezes the puck. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Red Wings. Out they'll start. And the puck's over the line onto the attack. Here's a chance. Here's Sean Horkoff. We're scoreless in the first. Over to Morrow. Legacy made the save. Here comes Steve Yzerman to Horkoff. Now it's passed to Morrow. He moves it into the attacking zone. Here's Steve Yzerman looking for his first shot on net. Quick shot from the right. Edmonton takes possession. Pass up to Larocque. Now it's passed to Staios. Shots are 6-5 for Detroit. They bring it over the line. Hard shot. Legacy made the save. Out comes Steve Yzerman. And he's over the blue line on the attack. To Henrik Zetterberg. Oh, he hit the post! Pass up to Holmstrom. Denied by Markkanen. To Dvorak. The puck's grabbed by the Red Wings. Pass up to Leclerc. Now passed over to Datsuk. Right in front. They turn it back the other way. And it's brought in over the line. Oop, post! To Shanahan. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Turn him inside out there. To Pavel Datsuk. Blasts it from the right. To Leclerc. Another shot. He stopped that too. It's picked up by Pekka. He passes it to Dvorak. And that'll do it. The first period draws to an end in a scoreless tie as we head to the break. Edmonton in a scoreless tie as the second period gets started. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Red Wings get another draw. It's man against man. Here's a chance. Puck grabbed by Leclerc. Here's Pavel Datsyuk, who's already got a couple of shots on net. To Alex Hemsky, and he moves it into the attacking zone. Shoots the puck. We're still scoreless early in the second. To Datsyuk. Backhand from the slot. Scores! And there's the game's first goal in the second.
Scoring on the backhand like that is a lost art in this league. It's nice to see a player with the skill to pull it off.
Detroit gets the second period rolling with the first goal of the game.
Let's hope we don't have to wait another period for the second goal.
Shoots hard from the right. And he covers up.
Assisted by number 13.
There aren't many guys who can skate as fast as this guy.
Yeah, he really does have an amazing set of wheels. The crowd gets excited every time he touches the puck.
The faceoff goes to the Red Wings, to Whitney. Now he carries the puck to center. Here he comes on the attack. Pushed aside by Markkanen. The Oilers take possession. Pass up to Pisani. Wrist shot. Here's Robert Lang to Chris Draper. It's 1-0 here early in the second for Detroit. Passed ahead to Pisani. Here comes Reisner. Fired it from the wing. Ahead to Lang. Now he brings it to center. He's into the attacking zone. Here he comes on goal. He hangs on to the puck. Now you talk about great defensemen in this league, and this guy really makes it all happen at the back end.
Jim, he's like a catalyst out there, consistently feeding forwards with breakout passes. And hey, I say he wouldn't hesitate to jump up in the rush.
Pekka dumped it in. He passes it to Lidstrom. Now it's passed to Leclerc. Shots on goal are 13-10 for Detroit. To Datsyuk. Markkanen denies him. The action's about to start. And the faceoff is won by Yzerman. To Zetterberg. Now a quick pass up to Horkoff. He gains the blue line on the attack. Down into the corner. To Morrow. The shots are 14-11 for Detroit. They bring the puck to center. And is brought in over the line. To Steve Yzerman. One-timer! Saved by Markkanen. He passes the puck to Morrow, and he moves the puck into the neutral zone. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. One-time shot. Here's Jason Smith. If you skate to the net when he's there, you know you'll pay. Gets away a hard shot. Here's Chris Chelios. The shots are now 16-12 for Detroit. To Yuri Fisher. Now he carries the puck to center. He moves it into the attacking zone. He scores, and it's 2-0.
There's another goal in the historic career of Steve Yzerman. This man's going to be a first ballot inductee into the Hockey Hall of Fame, without a doubt.
Face-off won by Datsyuk. Edmonton grabs the puck.
Steve Yzerman.
Gets away a hard shot from behind the net. Business is about to pick up, and it looks like we're going to have a fight.
The gloves are off, and these guys are ready to rock.
The fight, but his team is still winning the game.
Well, even though he didn't win the scrap, he showed that he won't back down from anything.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Oilers. Shoots the puck. saved by Legacy.
5-minute major for
It's one-on-one. He had his pocket pick. Out starts the Oilers. They gain the blue line on the attack. And quick up to Leclerc. Blistering shot. Markkanen makes the save. It remains 2-0 here late in the second period for Detroit. Backhand shot from the right. From behind the net. Passed over to Schneider. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. Passed ahead to Leclerc. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Tucks in front. And he covers up for the faceoff. Now, I wouldn't want to get in this guy's way.
No, he strikes fear into opponents whenever he jumps over the boards. You have to be aware of him at all times. He'll be staring at the rafters.
The faceoff goes to Edmonton. They carry it to center ice. And the puck's over the line into the attacking zone. And that ends the second period. It's 2-0 as we head to the break. Detroit had a solid second period, scoring twice, and now they have the upper hand heading to the third.
Jim, they need to build on that momentum here and not sit back down the stretch.
The puck is about to be dropped. The Oilers win another faceoff. Here comes Michael Pekka. Oh, that hurt. He blocked it, and he'll go to the bench and walk that off. Shoots the puck. Markkanen reached out for the puck. Edmonton will get a chance to move out. They carry it into the attacking zone. One-timer. Legacy got a pad on it. Shots on goal are 19-17 for Detroit. Over to Leclerc. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Markkanen hangs on for the whistle. We're ready for the face-off. And the face-off is won by Riesner. Riesner takes possession of the puck. He passes it to Pisani. Oh, you gotta be quick to make that kind of move. Edmonton trails by a pair here early in the third. To Pisani. He shoots! Here's Rafi Torres. He scores to cut the lead to 1 in the third period.
He can hold the puck for so long while loading up the shot. He just waits for the goalie to make a move, and then wham!
And just like that, their lead's been cut to a single goal.
The other side is starting to make their move. The question now is, do they have enough left in the tank to hold them off?
Delayed penalty coming up. Smith is going to the box for high sticking.
Fernando Pisani.
He came up with his stick and took his man down. Now in this game, that's going to get you a penalty every time.
Detroit is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
The door is shut by Legacy. To Leclerc, and he carries it to center. Now he passes it to Shanahan. Markkanen closed the door to Stoll, and he'll move the puck into the neutral zone. Now he moves. Oop, post! Another shot. Behind the net. Ahead to Schneider. Now over to Leclerc. It's a one-on-one battle. He had his pocket picked to Stoll. And he dumps the puck in. The shots are 23-21 for Detroit. We've reached the midway mark of the play. Oh, he shot! Here's Stoll, whose great shot hit the post earlier. Here he comes on the attack. Up to Leclerc. He'll go at him one-on-one to Yzerman. Markkanen made the huge save. Another shot. Great glove save by Markkanen. And he passes it to Riesner. Shoots! Legacy reached out for the puck. Detroit moves out to center. Here comes Steve Yzerman. Right in front. Fired it. Ahead to Pronger. To Riesner. He dumps it. He rings one off the post. Here's Michael Pekka. Detroit is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Passed over to Zetterberg. Markkanen turned him away. And he covers up. Riesner hasn't put much on the net, but he's scored 1 goal already.
Well, and once you beat a goalie, you can get inside his head. He should start looking for more opportunities to shoot.
The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Detroit. To Yuri Fisher. Takes the shot. The Oilers take possession. Pass up to Larac. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. Shoots it hard. Ahead to Thomas. Now it's passed to Schneider. Shoots! Blocked in front of the net. That's blocked and didn't get through. Here comes Horkoff. Big glove save by Legacy. Lindros to Maltby. He's into the attacking end of the ice. To Schneider. Shoots the puck. Stoned by Markkanen. He passes the puck to Horkoff. Now over to Smith. Up to Larac. Fires it! Here's Ethan Morrow. Behind the net. Quick up to Thomas. Now he'll move the puck into the neutral zone. Lindros. Here's Michael Pekka. Lots of shots, but no result. Ah, he got a shot! Legacy reached out for the puck. Legacy got the upper hand on that laser beam.
That was a big shot, but he makes the save.
The ref is ready to drop the puck. Face-off won by Lang. Edmonton still trails by 1 here late in the third. There's a quick shot.
Good job to keep his team in it with time running out here in the third.
To Robert Lang. Edmonton moves out to center. They're in over the blue line on the attack. Woolley. Now passed over to Whitney. Here come the Red Wings quickly out of their own zone. He's only got 1 to beat. Wrist shot from beside the net. Draper to Whitney. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. Ahead to Lang. To Draper. In front of the net. And he hangs on. You can see this guy's playing with a lot of confidence.
Now that he's got one on the board, you're going to see him get more chances. Once you find the net, the puck always has a way of finding you.
Tomorrow. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. Here come the Oilers, desperate for the goal to tie this game. Behind the net, over to Shanahan. Less than a minute to go in this third period. To Pavel Datsyuk. Now up to Leclerc. To Lang. Now he'll move the puck into the neutral zone. He passes the puck to Lang. Markkanen made the brilliant save. To Dvorak. The Oilers hold the goalie.
They know that this is their last chance to tie things up, and they want to give it their best shot.
To Pavel Datsyuk. Fires the shot. They score on the empty net.
Pavel Datsyuk saw a little opening to get the puck off, and he took it. Once he let it go, it was labeled for the goal.
Time's running out on their chances.
You never say die, Jim, but from what we've seen so far, I don't know if they've got it in.
What a sensational move! He beats to Leclerc. Now passed over to Shanahan. Markkanen turned the shot away. Into the last 10 seconds of the third. Markkanen will watch the rest of the game from the bench. It's finished. Edmonton takes the loss and sees their winning streak come to an end.
number 13, Pavel Datsyuk. And tonight's first star, Detroit number 19, Steve Yzerman.
From Detroit, Michigan, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. For EA Sports, goodbye.
See you next time.